back to Ace Combat 7. You might remember last mission, we maybe sorta kinda accidentally blew up the ex-president we were trying to rescue. Yeah, that's not a good look.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His tag name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire, and as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again? Wonder how many we'll lose today. Better than solitary.
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception. Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now. Woohoo! My blood's boiling! Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back.
If he makes it back,
When you land your ass in
Champ's gonna survive? Anyone want to bet on it?
Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good. Let's make this more interesting.
Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil.
Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah!
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base.
Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one.
If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me?
Righto.
Spare 15, still not far away. Time for sightseeing.
Can you guys shut up and let me listen to the music?
Look at them. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes. The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing.
Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower! Hey, what's with all the shaking? Send in the fire team. Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order you to shoot down all? Commander McKinsey? Damn it! Spare Squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
We'll be done by now. Gonna have to remake the odds. Wanna bet which one of us gets the first kill after the starts?
This is the P.
Account's going for
I
its own
decide
mind.
when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me.
Who's gonna dance to your line, too?
I'll show you all how it's done. Missed.
I'm damaged, but still quite capable.
Enemy is locked on. Bingo. Direct hit.
Evade. Continuing attack. Attacking.
Spare 15, bandit splash.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. I've yet to confirm the destruction of the targets. Continue on with the mission. Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. Lost all of them. Where the hell are we out here? We're losing escorts. Hurry up. Finish the job and let's get out. This position behind back. Oh, we're running this killed.
Enemy on my 6!
Allies been shut down.
This is hard, isn't it?
This is decent at what it's famous for.
I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Gee, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
That's what flares are for.
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Trigger again.
On fire! We're going down!
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Can't maintain altitude. Bailing out.
This is a pretty nice ride. Instrument service pretty good. Can't believe these seats used to be scrap. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen.
Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Trigger got most of them. Even all of them. That was dumb luck, tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 2 targets remaining.
Why in the world would someone make a squadron of convicts? Gotta be some kind of reason. Now the paper-mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing? Are you...
Wilco, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment. All targets confirmed eliminated.
Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's
Shut
murderer?
his mouth.
And dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB.
God damn.
Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what, you're not done?
Just checking.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed.
No. No, no, no. Let's not have a repeat of that.
1,500 meters.
fingers.
Slow and steady wins the race.
You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Right. Stand by for your next sortie.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take
Love
off.
him. He's such an asshole. But he is the best of the assholes that we have to deal with now.
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Yeah, great debrief.
Mihai's granddaughters liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
"Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?"
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding Kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem. She laughed like a princess. And I found out later, she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic, I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden. Even from me.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
I still haven't decided what plan I want to take for this. I know what plan I want to take for this. Yeah, over here, let's go ahead and it's multiplayer stuff. Oh, I wish I could see this stuff. I guess it's worth This one is the limit. We can get it later. For now, gripe should be... yeah, there you are. I forgot to
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Yeah, oh well. Yeah, it should be fine without parts. Probably. I hope. If not, I guess I can just go back. Yeah. We'll see.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
Yeah, this feels fine.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything. Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. The whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Didn't get it.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat. Feel free to take them out.
Maybe weak is a kind of specialty of mine.
nations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
Take care of the anti-aircraft guns. What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do?
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading. Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
Rocket it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do.
I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. Regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Buy off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around.
All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that? Scratch one hostile.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Right up.
Fox 2. Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead.
I'm going after the plane.
That's Bandog.
You're giving me another shot? You must be my lucky day.
The enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot, Count?
Haha, Trigger's the one who did most of the work.
Why are you so proud of that, full band? The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Let's go this way.
Vehicle down. Missile away. Destroy enemy reinforcements at the base.
This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops.
Spare 11, just do your job.
Just give us a bomb big enough to blow the area.
Just figure it out.
Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping.
The murderer's done it again. We're gonna have to rethink the odds.
Getting any closer would be suicide.
Speaking of suicide.
Hey, gun down. Target destroyed. Locked on target.
Excuse me, there's a sniper here.
Trigger crashed. Truly an idiot.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Got more company.
The enemy can only approach us from certain angles, so cover them. Fox 2. Oh, my target's tail.
Chaff and flares are running low. Missile launched.
No, we got a fire! The anti-air guns are hit hard. Our air defense capabilities are compromised. Just grab whatever you can and return fire. Enemy on my ass! Give me a hand! Fox 2! Fox 2!
Vehicle down.
What is it, a helicopter? 16.
From behind my target.
No, whatever it is, it's making itself a problem.
Sector 6! Landed! Breaking lock! Evading!
A bit late for that.
Grab this hand, flash the bandit.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Bandit in my sight. I can't pull out of this. Abandon the aircraft.
Missile incoming! Right squadrons. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. OCA has one handle. They probably says where and when bonds like us will die. Maybe they already know the next strategy. Hold up. Gotcha. Make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Band Dog.
Maybe you already to cool your heads off in solitary.
Let's look into this doctrine thing. Bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on notes by the desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access.
Missile launched.
If only I could bring a radio to lift my spirits.
Box 2.
Those are tanks.
Tank destroyed.
Behind you. Enemy on your tail.
Here's my last flare. It's time to go.
Go. Aim for the one with green stripes.
I've got something for you.
Getting out rock. Breaking. Missile. Evading.
Triggers destroyed all the trucks.
Yeah, I'd say we did some pretty good damage. What are we doing on the score? 19,000 out of 20,000. 70% damage.
Finally have a read on the targets.
Have to do
They're in
it
one
last
hell of a
time,
place.
but
I'll
let's
take it from here.
let's not try to show off. Let's just go get some more ammo and stuff. Yeah, missile's not catching up to me. Not at that range.
Approaching return line.
Do I want to change my special weapon? I think
Spare 15,
this.
this is the control tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Lower your nose. You're too high.
Yeah, just don't come in at 1,000 units per unit. I think these are.
You're past the guidance limit.
I think
Make a
it's
visual
meters per
landing.
second. Remember doing the math to try to figure out which units they were using before, and I'm pretty sure I worked out it was meters. Ah, but that was a while ago. Yeah, let's go with this.
Spare 15, you are cleared for takeoff. Get your ass in gear.
Me, 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 me. Now where were we?
Aircraft approaching at high speed. Bearing 280.
Don't despawn the missile I just launched. Hello,
They're
drones.
drones.
These must be the infamous drones.
They can dogfight without pilots?
Machines are not replacing humans.
Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn. Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns.
You've done a fair amount of work to their ground units, but I see some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack. Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say otherwise.
the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into? Pure units are just pawns.
That lion son of a bitch. Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation.
You really are good at murdering people, Trigger. It's 80% was used to killing presidents. Ex-presidents. So, what's the difference? Whatever. Still got 3 sim lines. This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
High roller missile, take it off.
God damn it, I'm hit! I'm still at the table! High roller missile, another one! I've got a bet on me getting out of this.
High roller.
Hey, someone's down. Who is it?
Don't really
It's High
care.
roller. He's been taken out.
Sorry.
Don't miss your pants over one aircraft being down.
Hostile has a lock. What happens to a bet when the banker's out? Another man down. There's no point. Retreat.
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
I'm hit. My aircraft.
This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try to stop it. I'll get me on the trigger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Poor decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? Man, you're useless. Everyone knows you inflate your numbers. Is Trigger still alive?
Locked on target.
Yeah, you've taken 9% damage. What do you need?
Target destroyed. Engage or face punishment.
Keep yapping away, little guard dog. I'll shake it.
How much damage you've taken does not compare to it reaches 100.
Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle who's best once and for all.
Chaff and flares are low. Missile inbound. Evade. 3 minutes remaining.
Yeah, these drones
Good hit.
are just bombing annoying.
Spare 15 launching missile.
I'm spiked. Requesting assistance.
Okay.
It's almost like
All
they
that's left
don't
below you is
bomb
piles of
your
rubble.
base or something.
Look for more enemies. Let's see if they can't hit you this time. Special weaponry out.
Really? Hit and killed? These things have that much health.
Missile in the air. Heads up. Enemy on my 6. Hostile has a lock.
What are you shooting at?
Damn, these guys are agile.
Nice kill. 2 minutes remaining.
All I really need to do is run out the clock for 2 minutes. Where is the fun in that?
Never thought I'd say this, but you're doing a hell of a job, Spare Squadron.
Congratulations from the guard dog. Untouched.
Don't make me take it back. Eradicate the rest of them.
Come out and face me. What are you doing?
Box 2.
Box 2.
Chaff and flares deployed.
Keep flying straight, you'll get hit.
1 minute remaining.
It's gonna be enough to get him.
I'm locked on.
Missiles evading.
Launch.
Ready for the code. They're taking off from inside.
Through?
Tunnel?
Through.
Gotta be kidding.
Hostile has a
Good choice of play, though.
enemy base is crippled. That's enough. Go find some enemies that can kill you.
I'm going after the bastards that attacked us.
okay anyway, just because the mission's
enemy
over.
base enough. Operation is complete. Head back.
You
Bastards who
invincible
flew
now.
off are going to wish they were never born.
Oh,
You
that's
guys get a pass.
Damn right.
Alright.
I wouldn't be surprised if we're thrown in solitary too. Hey, who wants to bet who goes into solitary?
Bye, dude.
That's what that gambling nut job would say if he was still here.
Where's your sense of humor, guys? Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already.
God, Bandog is such a dick.
Some welcome.
You lost planes, but the mission succeeded. However, some of you crossed the return line for supplies and for repairs. This will result in solitary. Take them. You know, I've received a medal for my ingenuity in finding a use for you cons. But just remember, if you disobey orders, there's a special place in solitary confinement for you. Your so-called right to complain was forfeited the moment you chose to break the law. Okay then, go make yourselves useful. An Osean Air Force squadron is currently entering Erusian territory for reconnaissance. Due to certain factors, their return route has been changed. The new return route will be through Yinshi Valley, a scenic and rocky karst area. The enemy's radar facilities and anti-aircraft weapons hidden on the mountainside pose a serious threat. Your mission is to destroy them and get our guys out in one piece, even if it puts your own lives in danger. And it is important to remember, they will send up interceptors if you're detected. So you will need to choose something useful in a dogfight. The weather won't be on your side, but you're doing this whether you like it or not. Worry about the squadron's return route, not your own. Your mission is to get them back safely, which I think is the perfect punishment for your crimes.
Right, controller battery dying. Let's see if we can't. Gotta try very carefully to not mess up the recording and streaming stuff. There we go. Oh, just a few helicopters, mostly an anti-ground mission. Definitely mostly an anti-ground mission. We don't need to worry about anti-air. I mean, he did warn us, so I can't be a total little shit about this.
Preparations complete. You're cleared to taxi.
Operation Two Pairs. Oh yeah, it's going in a circle. It's like poetry. It rhymes. First we have an anti-air mission because our base
Spare
is being
Squadron,
bombed.
this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry.
Ground
They're
mission.
set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds.
Show up.
Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Now we have a dogfighting
Who the
mission.
dumbass came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base 444 Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Understood.
I don't think I've ever actually flown this one.
We're under attack! Don't wait for interceptors. Use
Older
missiles!
games.
We're low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
Bandog? Cool name. That's working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes. Destruction of target facility is confirmed.
Christopher, low me in clouds above. This is a joke. It has to be.
I want to send Russians to hell, but I'll sure enjoy them.
Could you? This is...
Target destroyed.
How do you even supply this place?
The regular force's secret reconnaissance plane is deep inside of Russia.
They're investigating the ruins.
It was a
That's all I know.
big building.
You should find out quick.
They got a secret weapon, maybe?
There's only so much I can find out.
Enough talk.
Oh,
Destruction of
those are
target
strong
facility
ones.
confirmed.
Fire! They have nowhere to run!
Fox 2.
How are they flying helicopters? Oh, I hate this mission. I truly, truly hate this mission. I'm flying backwards.
They're in the clouds.
All our commander thinks about is looking good for the General Staff Office.
The mission doesn't require you to talk. Use your head as well as your hands.
Just go nice and slow and easy.
Radar facilities are silent, but those SAM sites are still a threat. Eliminate them.
Don't panic. They'll crash on their own.
I hate to admit it, but he should be right.
Spare 15 locked on.
Oh god. Let's just get this last guy.
Are you telling us we have to dodge lightning?
Yeah.
Spare 15, missile away. All targets destroyed, no complaints here.
Caution. Bandits inbound. Here come the UAVs.
We might have crossed the line.
There they are.
Leave this one to our friends.
Wish we'd used that hole to get home, too.
Things don't always go perfectly.
Looks ready to see how the checkpoint system works.
Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
That's impossible.
I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes I don't know shit about.
As they say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity.
Thanks. I owe you one.
All right, good start. Now let's get the remaining 6 out of there.
Someone flew into the thunderclouds.
UAVs retreating.
Spare 15 has broken through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass.
Enemy on my tail.
It's gonna be a long way around those thunderclouds. All cowards. Go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
Strider 4, bandit on your 6.
Help by getting in between them and the UAVs.
They don't even have time to check radar.
Break it off.
Cyclops 2, evade that missile! Bandog, there are still 5 aircraft in the combat zone.
Crap!
Trigger just crashed.
Well. Fuck all I could have done about that. I hate this mission so much. In case it wasn't obvious,
The drones have jumped on the
getting
recon
hit
team.
by lightning
Our friends aren't equipped for
makes you
air-to-air.
jolt
They need
in
our
a
cover.
random direction,
All 444
which can
aircraft,
include
get them
straight
out
at
of
the
there.
fucking
Not even
ground.
one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
That's impossible.
I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes I don't know shit about.
As we say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity.
Thanks. I owe you.
Alright, good start. Now let's get the remaining 6 out of there.
Quit whining and finish them off.
Someone flew into the thunderclouds.
Spare 15 has broken through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass. Locked on target.
Strider 4, bandit on your 6.
Help by getting in between them and the UAVs.
They don't even have time to check radar.
UAV down.
Break it off.
Bandog, there are still 5 aircraft in the combat zone.
Evade! Missile incoming!
Missile away.
Shit.
Trigger's been struck by lightning.
Calm down. Check your HUD for errors. You'll make it if you don't panic.
And if you don't crash immediately, you
Strider
get
3, get that enemy off your ass!
Dealing with night shift is tough. For those UAVs, it's just another day at the
functioning
office.
HUD.
Why are we risking our lives to wipe someone else's ass?
Start complaining when you can keep your own nose clean.
Damn it. Wiseman 444 Squadron support incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off.
Jaeger, look after the survivors.
Roger. Missile inbound. Taking.
Hostile behind me!
This
On
is bad. It's fading fast.
The wind makes you fly in
Quit stretching your ass
reverse.
and approach the enemy.
Try and stop me.
I owe you one.
Cyclops 4 has broken
Yeah,
off.
later, Lucian.
There you go. Things are looking up. Finally got some good guys in support.
Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
Cyclops 1, break!
Cyclops 3, check your 6.
Cyclops 2!
Triggers hold nothing. We got our hands full.
I'm not stupid enough to fly into a
Cyclops 2, missile inbound.
Cyclops 3. There's one aircraft nearby from the 444.
Where'd he go?
Our job is to watch the airspace. Yours is to get the hell out of there.
UAV zapped. They're acting funny.
Cyclops 3, watch your tail.
Spare 15 launching missile.
Some of the UAVs are behaving strangely.
Cyclops 3, break. Missile
Yeah, I get it.
inbound.
You're under attack. I can't lock onto anything. Okay, play the game again. Good.
Cyclops 3 has broken off. Bandog, it's just me and one more to go.
Spare 15. You're the only one earning any redemption today. Make sure the rest of them stay alive.
She'll let the devil with 3 sin lines go free after that.
You're in no position to call someone a devil, Count. Don't make me laugh.
Cyclops 2 has broken off. All my guys managed to escape. Got big gratitude for you.
You know what? I'll get him.
Cyclops 1 is breaking off.
Death.
Could have broken off any time if he was by himself.
I'm
Spare
satisfied with
15.
that.
All UAVs in the vicinity confirmed destroyed.
Nice teamwork. Thanks. Who is that? Tell him I'm grateful.
Copy that, Cyclops 1. Spare Squadron. Mission is complete. Return to base. Wait a minute. Hold it.
Oh, give me a break. You have more chores for us?
Spare 8, Champ. Bogey approaching fast from the rear. All available units support Spare 8.
I don't need any support. This is all mine. Damn it. He's glued to my tail.
Go get him, champ. You got this.
Still not firing. I ain't afraid of it. Spare 8. No dogfighting. Negative. I'm not letting this slide. Woohoo!
You could have done that sooner. I want to understand the enemy.
Shot down Champ. Who's toying with him?
Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an Su-30. All spare squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
Negative. That's not possible.
Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
Last time with 444's craft flying out of bounds.
Those damn cowards bailing on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. We only need guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11, form an element and take up the rear.
You did not send anyone back.
Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support.
So this is where Tabloid bows out. Shit. Roger that. Will do.
Soul 2, Soul 3. They've got 2 rear guard. The better one's mine.
Copy that, King.
Don't call me that.
Soul 1, please respond. What's your status?
My status? Well, I'm getting a little excited.
Go get him.
See that guy to follow you down. Alright.
It's Mr. X for sure.
The pilot of the experimental squadron's X-plane.
Spare 15.
Weisman, we don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the man we typically run into. Jaeger, if it comes down, he'll act as a shield. Just get my guys out of here.
Understood. Bandits in the clouds. Chase them down. You've got this.
Soul 1, moving to assist.
Your job's about the line.
You're telling me there's only 2 craft taking on the orange guy?
No, just one's taking them on.
No way. I wouldn't last a minute.
Do not engage. If he gets close, just run.
Copy that. Was gonna do that anyway.
Taking fire.
Smart bro.
Soul 1, this is Soul 2.
My status is fine. Do not interfere.
Soul 1, the clouds are reported. Let's return to base.
Affirmative.
Let's leave it
Bandit is
alone.
retreating. You managed to survive somehow.
Let's just get above this slightly. So it doesn't slam me into the ground.
Trigger, kindness gets you killed.
Yeah, that mission could
Hey,
have gone way
God,
worse.
who's the guy who worked his ass off at the rear?
The biggest dumbass in the unit.
Makes sense. Only an idiot would be brave enough to pull off those moves.
I'll guide you back to Air Force Base 444, though I doubt you have enough gas to make it.
Appreciate the help. Want to be at the base?
I wouldn't get involved if I were you.
Runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far, don't screw up now.
What type of idiot could screw up
3,000
landing
meters.
the plane?
Too fast. Lower your airspeed. 1,500 meters. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Great work. Nice job in not ruining a good plane. Your work's still far from done. Stand by for further orders.
The crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch flying for him. Our team had a few Air Force hot dogs, real experienced pilots. But this guy swooped in like a hawk, locked on, and took them all out in the blink of an eye. Reminds me of a story Gramps told me once. He said a little while before he retired from active duty, he saw an enemy fighter wipe out an entire formation right in front of him. It was like seeing how a shark works when it's going after its dinner. This enemy pilot stalked Gramps' pals from below, just like how a shark would. Then one by one, he put the bite on them. Sounds like what happened to our guys today. kinda surprised so many made it back alive. I bet when they saw what was going on, they broke formation and left their buddies to the sharks. Hang on. There's 3 extra planes here. They're foreigners too.
Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be...
Huh, I guess the FA-18 is a carrier-based craft.
You returned without permission and failed as escorts. So how about you rethink your value while in solitary? Take them away. Well, well, what do you know? Pilots made it back to base alive. Treat them well and feed them plenty. After all, we have to get a favorable report out of them. I've spent enough of my time being the commander of some worthless penal unit.
You know what, hold on a second, I want to see it going backwards. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. God, I hate this mission.
I had a chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, the fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was gonna keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
Ooh, scary, scary. Alright. I won't. Let's just... It's been a while since I used this. Plenty of new stuff. I always keep the Queen's custom. I don't know if this works. Oh, I guess it does work on SFFS. Alright, so what do we need? This makes me nice. Speed, definitely need that in the second half of this mission. Fire extinguisher. Yeah, let's go with the extra missiles. So, 14 to 134. I'm not going to use 114 missiles. What am I talking about? Extra bombs. Yeah, there we go.
Convicts, stand by at the front.
Wait, who's that other guy? Operation 2 pair, Operation 3 of a kind. Whoever's naming these missions is, not creative.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward.
Yeah, real nice.
You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs? I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Locked on target. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, more warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Jackpot, the tanker's full of oil.
Get the ships out of here before it's blown up!
Box 2. Fuel well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah! Look at that oil just burn up the sea.
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses, Ben. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy.
Another one popped.
Burn, bitches!
Are you guys all nuts? I thought it was one food thing. This means being stuck in the payload.
It's like watching a fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Trigger, you're just quietly plugging away. You're the only sane one here.
Doug was right.
We're no proper military. Nothing holier than thou act devil. Start destroying facilities. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
3 minutes remaining. An SU entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
We still got 3 minutes. Almost halfway to the score line. Still do better.
Trigger eliminated target.
They shot down one of us! Bandit my sight.
Hey!
Missile, stop that thing! Enemy has a lock. Box 2.
Bombs away.
Behind you! Watch out!
You're mine.
2 minutes remaining.
There's hardly the time to worry about that. Just go! Yeah, target destroyed. Hey, Trigger. Why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on?
Here he goes.
It's all because countries exist. Shouting that, throwing a rock, got me in here.
Well, you have free meals and a warm bed. You should thank our good citizens.
Allies been shut down.
Protect the fuel storage. That's what the anti-air guns are for.
Missed target.
I'm on his back. Missile coming at you. You want to die? I'm taking fire. Still flight capable. Hostile has a lock. Need help. Attack this.
Spare 15, target destroyed. Vehicle down.
They're targeting every last oil truck.
Dust Cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary.
Still.
Missile, evading!
Still.
Locked on target.
Understand it fast. When first third attack, I can fix them all there.
Their target's just fish food now.
Enemy has a lock.
30 seconds remaining. Missile away.
Trigger, behind you! Behind you! There aren't enough interceptors!
Hostile has a lock.
Trigger eliminated the target.
Looking good.
I'll take jobs like this any day.
Megastorm in Nessa 2 is about to arrive.
Right. Bring out the trucks. Make sure their routes are split. Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
I mean, with how much damage we did, it's like 5 drops.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burn down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, that's for the best.
Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that.
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger.
Newcomers, the truck just vanished into the dust.
Chase it down, dimwit.
Where are you?
Got one on radar. Moving.
Spare 15, locked on. Spare 2, count. Where the hell do you think you're going?
You're approaching Erusian territory. Return.
Thank you.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone?
This mission wasn't bad enough.
Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, Bandog.
Hold on. I can't see a thing.
Quit blubbering. Talk to me when you find a target. Fox 2, Fox 2. Spare Squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers.
Column of smoke. Who did that? It was Trigger.
Trigger, I like your style.
Being shot at. What is this bullshit?
Missile inbound. Evade! Locked on. This one's mine.
Tanker confirmed eliminated.
You can't run from us.
Keep going. Burn it all.
Bandit right behind you.
Going after the tankers when all this shit is going down is suicide.
Prioritize the tankers. Worry about the UAVs later.
Damn.
Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands.
I'm sticking around. You know why that political offender jackass is still alive, don't you?
Trigger.
Higher chance of living with him. Searching on H115.
Missile incoming. Evade! Fox 2.
Close.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Very close.
Allied aircraft down by a UAV.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission, full band.
We gotta get those UAVs.
Mission's become way too dangerous. Damn Count, we're dragging us into this shit.
Shut the hell up. This has nothing to do with me.
You guys are celebrating, but I don't hear anyone saying all targets have been taken down.
It's too quick. Weapon system's acting up. I can't fight like this. I'm gonna break off. There he goes, running away. And he's between the drones here. Say what you want. I love to be friends.
You can't stick around forever. Find those targets.
Trigger trash the target.
Woo! Trigger again?
Missile launched. Vehicle down. Target confirmed near full band. Dig around.
Burning. That was some primo jet fuel.
That wasn't jet fuel.
Jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily. That was standard gas.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums? Spare 15, target destroyed.
One more truck down. Pop them all. Don't you go doing a tabloid on me.
Target destroyed. Target is down. Well done.
Uncovered another one.
That's a lot of fuel up in smoke, but there could be more hiding somewhere. 5 minutes remaining.
Just the bandit dog. Just like regular clouds. You can lose your lock in there.
No, that's a
Enemy has a lock on you.
That cheers me up. Not that I give a rat's ass. You sound like you know something. I don't just give intel away for free.
Is that it? That's it.
Understood. HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft return to base. Burning up all those tankers will starve their drones for a while.
I'm still alive.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Worked like a charm.
If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now.
Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait,
This looks
you were in earshot, Count?
Must have been straining to hear from high altitude.
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count.
Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger.
Hey, tabloid. fun for me.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed.
Great deep
So it
briefing,
looks like
too.
we're getting attention from above. If any credit is due, it should come to me. Prisoners deserve nothing. It seems headquarters is starting to view some of you in the penal unit as a valid military force. Or at least that's what the rumors are saying. But that's bullshit. The only reason you're here is to atone for your crimes by carrying out missions.
Well, you sit on your ass and get medals.
You, solitary, now. Okay, on to the briefing. In this mission, you're going into Erusian territory. We know the Erusian Forces communications facility to the north in the Waiapolo Mountains is linked to the swarm of drones. Your mission is critical. You will destroy the facility and then weaken those drones. As it's important, the enemy won't go down without a fight. The area is watched over by spy satellites. If discovered, expect AA missiles. Unless you have a death wish, you must use the clouds for cover around the sides and base of the mountains. Use the clouds to hide from their satellites, and you just might have a chance to shake off their missiles. If you do find a missile on your tail, head to the clouds and pray. Let the missile kill you or crash into the rocks. That much freedom I will give.
Absolutely brilliant tactician, this commander. Yeah, you're a big donut. Alright, let's see. About... what are your other options for weapon? Guided bomb, forward, or missile? Oh no. Why don't we take... So next time you just go off that, and... oh, for a second I thought I spent too much. Yeah, let's stick with the quick maneuver. Worked. Hearts, let us go with speed. Speed. More speed. We'll be dealing with a lot of clouds, so we'll take the ECU. No, not that. Where's the thing that reduces cloud lock-on? Problem. What is the thing that causes here the vessels to not be bothered by clouds?
6, proceed with your mission now.
Don't know if it's any good or not. But hey, we're finally going to the Waiapolo Mountains.
The enemy is watching from above.
Yo, full
Stay
balance.
in or below the clouds to keep hidden. That means no missiles. Even you lot should understand that.
Talk about an enclosed space.
What's more enclosed than solitary? Commence operation. That's your target radar. Destroy the anti-air weapons around it, too.
What if the radar isn't under a cloud?
Destroy it, and then scurry for cover if you value your life.
I thought you'd say that.
Destroy radar sites. You're still under satellite observation. Watch out for missiles.
Feels like I'm being watched by a pack of band dogs.
Their missiles are guided by a combination of the satellite and the radar facility. So if the radar facility is destroyed, their missiles should stop hitting their targets.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Who knows? Only one way to find out. Missile launched. You're in plain view, Spare 15. Get back to the clouds.
Go where it's
Radar site confirmed destroyed. However, not all radars have been taken out. The satellite's still in operation.
They sure aren't making things easy for us.
They don't have anywhere to run.
Damn it, they're making us do something, but just what? It's a dangerous operation, but it's better than running through a minefield blind, I guess. You're so naive, Tabloid. What we're doing is exactly like running through a minefield blind.
Silence. If you've got time to yap, you're not doing your job right.
Got in using a trick any amateur could think of. Picked up a bunch of intel.
Full man, that's your second strike. There won't be a third. Target destroyed. 2 to go.
Did I make it? I made it.
I got my hands on a password, and after some digging around, I found a bunch of stuff.
I'm not sure you understand what you're saying, Spare 6.
I'll let you in on it when we're home, Band Dog. In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
I think you might be right.
I'm starting to feel guilty about leaving everything to Trigger.
In that case, use yourself as a decoy for the surface-to-air missiles.
Shit!
If you could, that'd be great.
Cancel alert. Remember that satellite is up there. Spare 15, target destroyed.
Missed it. I'm not gonna make it back either. Let's see if this fire extinguisher is worth anything. Kinda doubt it is on this difficulty.
Missile, evade. Radar site destroyed. Show the last one the same hospitality.
This capture card is good enough that you can even see the missiles on the radar. Yeah, fucking on. Do I want a flashing warning of being locked onto the missile, or do I want it flashing to pull up?
Into the
Those are
clouds.
my options.
Missile. No, you're using them to fight.
I'm playing hide and seek. You know what? So after
Hide in the clouds, Spare 15. All targets destroyed. They got Spare 15.
Of course it didn't despawn the last missile. Really should have predicted that.
The enemy is watching from above. Stay in or below the clouds to keep hidden. That means no missiles. Even you lot should understand that.
Talk about an enclosed space.
What's more enclosed than solitary? Commence operation. That's your target radar. Destroy the anti-air weapons around it, too.
What if the radar isn't under a cloud?
Destroy it, and then scurry for cover if you value your life.
I thought you'd say that.
Destroy radar sites. You're still under satellite observation. Watch out for missiles.
Feels like I'm being watched by a pack of band dogs.
Their missiles are guided by a combination of the satellite and the radar facility. So if the radar facility is destroyed, their missiles should stop hitting their targets.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Who knows? Only one way to find out.
So we're using the clouds to escape.
No, you're using them to fight. You're in plain view, Spare 15. Get back to the clouds. Radar site confirmed destroyed. However, not all radars have been taken out. The satellite's still in operation.
They sure are making things easy for us.
Going in the opposite direction.
Damn it, they're making us do something, but just what? It's a dangerous operation, but it's better than running through a minefield blind, I guess. You're so naive, Tabloid. What we're doing is exactly like running through a minefield blind.
Silence. If you've got time to yap, you're not doing your job right.
Got in using a trick any amateur could think of. Picked up a bunch of intel.
Full man, that's your second strike. There won't be a third. Target destroyed. 2 to go.
I got my hands on a password, and after some digging around, I found a bunch of stuff.
I'm not sure you understand what you're saying, Spare 6.
I'll let you in on it when we're home, Bandog. In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
I think you might be right. Cancel alert. Remember that satellite is up there. Here comes the anti-air missile.
Oh, what a nice canyon. Love to stay, but gotta go.
Spare 15 locked. Radar site destroyed. Show the last one the same hospitality.
They don't have anywhere to run. Pick them off!
Hide in the clouds, Spare 15.
So this will be much easier.
All targets destroyed. That's the last of the radar sites we needed to destroy. That probably put a stop to their satellite's missile guidance
Oh, it spawned
capabilities.
that time.
Someone fly above the clouds.
When it was so close I could hear it.
I like the sound of that.
You can deal with the exercise.
Wait a minute. Hold it.
What's going on, Bandog?
No, friends are here.
This is the Air Force Base 444 Squadron. What is your affiliation?
Nobody told me there was this many nearby. Incoming Allied fighters. Respond.
The regular forces don't want anything to do with the penal base.
Hey, they have radar lock.
The IFF says they're allies. Missile! Whoa, time out! Don't tell me they're barrier troops.
They're picking us off.
Someone's on me! Is he an enemy? Evade!
Ocean fighters do not attack! Shit! These guys aren't allies.
Are they spoofing our IFF?
Modern IFF connects to our strategic system via satellites. It can't be decoded.
What the hell?
Hey, the enemy's working in coordination. Information regarding IFFs is top secret. There's no way they can make it fake.
Well, I mean, you say that, and yet.
At this rate, no one's going to get out alive. All aircraft head into the clouds. Get out of the enemy's sight.
And then what?
Head to the clouds, huh?
What about markings and craft type?
There's no time. This is close combat. I don't know who's on whose team.
Spare 15, missile.
The enemy's showing no mercy.
God, it's so pretty.
All aircraft, gather around me. I mean Trigger. What? Bandog, can you register Trigger and the blips around him as friendlies?
You guys have to get up here first.
What good is that?
What other choice do we have?
Sure.
All right, all aircraft, form up on Trigger, nice and tight.
I've sent new ID data. Enemies will be marked as enemies.
Yeah, my radar display's been updated.
Shoot them all down.
No way I'm dying out here.
This is the penal unit. I decide when you die.
Shit!
Break! Break!
Oh god, conversation coming out of the background.
You've got one on your tail!
Decide when we die, alright?
Projectile incoming.
No blips on radar.
Tell us what's happening. Come on!
God damn it, not right now.
That doesn't sound good.
Air contact incoming at high speed. It's too fast to be an aircraft.
It's not an aircraft. What is it?
What do we do?
Hey, so about those
What's
big
going
explosions
on?
we were seeing when we blew up the transfer planes and tankers and stuff before.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here it comes.
Son of a bitch.
That shockwave!
My aircraft's gonna break up.
Huh? Incoming transmission from HQ. Their weapon is codenamed Helios. It's a long-range missile carried by Arsenal birds.
Arsenal birds?
Why are they aiming for us?
Sending over the predicted impact zone. It's coming in hot.
Damn, you want to be quick today, Bandog.
Get too chatty and you'll die. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't get caught.
How can they fire like that when they've got allies in the airspace? Don't they care about the pilots? Count! Missile! Breaking! Chase them down!
Targeting gun range. Fire.
I need help. I'm on it.
Launched. Half of the targets remaining. Damn. Helios inbound.
Hitting!
I can't. Help me. Help.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Where'd the attack come from? They're hitting us while out of our attack range.
Spare 12. Missile. Break. Break. Shit, they're all over me.
Another projectile incoming. It's a Helios again.
Let's just go away from that little
5,
death zone.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We're screwed no matter what we do. The hell do we do?
Stop screwing around. Yeah, keep killing him.
Trigger, he's got a lock.
There are a few targets remaining. Concentrate. Shoot down remaining hostiles.
Play along, Trigger.
So, Bandog, my question, why
Missile launched.
where exactly
Helios spotted.
information?
Warning, missile in the air.
Why does it have to be me?
Sure, it's fine.
Prepare for impact.
A matter of time before we're all dead. No big deal. Alright, you get their hands on shit like this.
Locked on target.
Leave it to me.
Special weaponry out. Projectile on radar.
I can take a missile or two, no problem.
Nearly there. Count. 1 to go. Go get him.
One to go.
Left, huh?
Where is he?
Count.
Ryo, this is it.
Get him, Count. Yeah, Count. Count.
All right, I got the last one.
Oh yeah! You like that, you dirty freak?
Damn it! God damn it! Why is this? What? Full band?
What the hell?
That was weird.
Fullband got tagged as an enemy.
What?
You did that on purpose, Bandog.
Did what?
Don't play dumb. Fullband!
It was an accident. It got out of control. Return to base.
Son of a bitch!
They did not have to go this hard on those textures. Oh, and Fullband's dead or something.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed. Hold on, Count. It looks like your kill numbers are going up every day. You know what happens by giving false reports. Anyway, you other pilots should learn from him. I'm getting the hell out of this dump. And when I do, their kill count will make my star shine brighter.
Suddenly, we were being treated like a regular unit. We've been ordered to pack everything up and move the base further inland. We even got a transport plane. The funny thing is, no one here remembers I've got a bum leg and, oh, that I'm not a soldier. Take a look at the map. There's an island on the other side of Usea our Marines landed on. The space elevator's not too far from there. They tell us the airfield's being used as a base to support the elevator. Not sure if I trust that intel. Anyway, the transport plane's gonna drop us there, without any fighters to cover us. Some genius thought we could commandeer the enemy's jets they left in the hangars, and use those to fight. Y'all aren't real soldiers, they said. Any other day we'd be using you lowlifes to go out and dig up landmines. And prisoners don't get guns. You'll just have to make do with whatever we give you and like it. A phone. They don't let us prisoners near them. But with all the hustle and bustle of moving the base, they forgot to lock this one up. Looks like an antique. I lost my right for a phone call ever since I was arrested and locked up. It's trippy to think that I can just hook it up, dial a number, and talk to someone from my own country. Planning escapes ain't all I'm good at. I'm plenty good at remembering phone numbers, too. A little while later, I headed over to HQ. You must know.
We did get a call direct from command. That pipe, what exactly are you doing with it?
My grandfather had a lot of friends in the Air Force from his time as a lieutenant. My point? Well, you're going to set out in your own special aircraft. Then you'll send everybody else off in the wrong direction while you head somewhere else.
All right, fine. But just you and you alone. You're the only one allowed on board. Besides, there's only one seat left.
I said cool. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Attention, I've received a communication from the General Staff Office. It seems your ability to carry out missions has gotten the attention of the higher-ups. All of you have been pardoned. The Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron is now officially legit. In celebration, you are to join the operation to take back the base on Tyler Island in southwestern Usea. The battle is underway, and the airport to the south has been reclaimed. However, fighting with the remaining forces in the north is still active. You will all be stationed at the airport. The battle is not letting up. We expect extensive losses to all involved. Still, the fact that we've gained new ground is a blessing. My time as CO of the penal base is over. All command personnel, including myself, are being moved to a base in far eastern Usia. However, we will be stopping to refuel in Bulgurdarest. It's in Erusian territory, with close ties to Osia. Even if we detour, we will still have to fly through Erusian airspace in the end. And that is where we will need you ex-cons to come in. I've selected a number of you with mission experience to provide support. That's all. Dismissed. Hey, Trigger, wait right there. Though I'm not entirely happy with the arrangement, you are going to provide support. The drones might attack again. If they do, protect my aircraft with your life. If the General Staff Office hadn't stepped in and requested you, your ass would have been sent to Tyler Island. You were covered in Harling's blood, yet you still are messing around behind the scenes. You breathe in a way I don't like, and I'll shoot you out of the damn sky.
Preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Operation Full House. Oh boy, I'm glad we're gonna be done with these operation names after this one. Very glad.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. The runway is clear. You are cleared for takeoff. The base commander's transport craft has taken off. It's flying alongside Spare 2. Well, Trigger, this is where we part ways. I hope we meet again in different squadrons.
Is that some type of weird buoy? They did not need to put decorations.
Spare 15, wake up and take off now.
Shut up. Being nostalgic.
Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Spare 15, altitude restriction lifted.
So the liaison plane left without me. Yeah, I know. I'm heading into hell. Whatever. If the con's here and the dumbass prison guards are going, why shouldn't I? I'm no angel. I mean, my old man died playing hero, and all I do is hate him for it. It ain't gonna be a picnic, that's for sure. Adios, you damn fool.
The order is simple. Kill anyone trying to kill the commander, even if they're one of us. Roper 1 lost, along with the mission. Not that it was a load worth protecting.
What were we doing? Oh, right.
The order is simple. Kill anyone trying to kill the commander, even if they're one of us.
Like how you killed Full Band?
It was an accident, so shut up.
Give me that. I'll do the talking. This is Base Commander McKenzie. I want you idiots to understand the gravity of this operation. My orders take priority. That's it.
Sure wish our cargo would shut up. The enemy's using anti-air weapons. Don't freak out. Keep your shit together.
Be on the lookout for camouflage SAM sites. Seek and destroy. SAM site confirmed down. Stay alert.
Damn, they're firing surface-to-air missiles at me.
Find those targets.
This mission is interesting because you have to find areas that don't show up on radar. See?
SAM sites detected.
Nice.
Keep the commander safe. I don't want to deal with the mess.
So this is real.
No, we can sleep in for once.
Let's follow it back to see where it leads us. The real question is how this
This is Bandog. SAM site's located. Eliminate them.
How this cargo plane is surviving this absolute barrage of SAM fire.
Threat confirmed. Eliminated.
Let's see.
Fire and support.
There's
We'll deal with the big one later.
this way. And this one here. Was it just a leftover trophy? Let's see if we don't see anything. So it's probably fine.
Rover 1 has taken some damage, but can still fly.
Damaged? Take out the goddamn missile and there'd be no damage.
SAM site's located.
The radar's lit up. Fire. They know we're here.
Near SAM site. Another SAM spotted. Bandits closing in. Determined hostile. Intercept.
The General Staff Office seems to have the impression you didn't kill Harley, Trigger. Recorded destination will reopen your case. Successfully carry out this mission, and it'll give a good impression.
What's that?
Rover 1 hit by a missile.
Bandog, get some support in there fast. Tell them I requested it.
There's no time. 2 aircraft will have to do.
This is Crew 3. Enemy transport and support spotted and confirmed.
Sending backup. Crew to engage.
Aim for the large transport.
Dude, you're really not getting anything of value.
Enemy destroyed. Continue with escort.
Transport.
Flying as an escort makes me feel like I'm all tied down.
40 kilometers remain.
Or is there one I missed?
Escorts that go down do so in honorable service, worthy of my praise.
The next missile will down your craft, so watch your tail.
Bandog, it's up to you to make sure the support stays in the air.
Another SAM. Clean it up. Trigger, count. Rover 1 is exposed to anti-air fire.
God, I did miss one back here, didn't I? There. Well, it's worth a try.
SAM site detected. Eliminate all threats.
Hey, stop.
Use those flares now. Missiles are coming.
Bandits incoming. Engage and destroy.
Handle it all. Don't worry about it, Count. Just keep flying right next to them. Colonel.
I know what you're doing. Stay alert.
aircrafts eliminated.
Yikes. I forgot about the transport. Is it still flying?
How did you forget about the transport? You haven't stopped
Roper 1 is exposed to anti-air fire.
this whole fucking time. Is there another SAM site? Sure. Oh, you're actually pretty close.
24 kilometers to destination. You're about halfway.
Kill site. Storm clouds. Ah, there you are.
New SAM site. There are more than we expected.
Can't believe they bothered putting power lines in.
Oh, I see the city. Once we're over the border, we're safe. Hurry up.
Bandits inbound. Don't get distracted. Just a little further.
Engage! The enemy's spotted us first! Situation report. Something's happening. The situation is prickly here. Don't let your men do anything stupid. Skull 2! Use altitude to get behind them!
Yo, Skull Squadron.
Hands off while they're in Erusian airspace. Osea is our brother nation. We should help them. Do not fire. They'll use any aggressive action as an excuse to invade.
You don't go, do you, Count?
We have to leave them to Osea until they cross the border.
Roper 1 has taken damage. Both aircraft stop slacking out there.
Righto. Do not let the enemy get closer.
I just realized how stupid it was to fire.
Roper 1 has been hit. Are you guys doing this on purpose?
The craft's shaking.
Commander, you won't go down. Not for a while yet.
Flares. Release all the flares.
Look
Yes.
below. Is that a
Wires. I'm sure that the transport pilot knows how to deal with it better than you
They're
do.
imposing their independence on everyone. Like it or not.
Warning, you are running an aircraft. You are violating Bulgarian airspace. Leave immediately.
Arriving shortly at destination. Trigger, it's a breath of fresh air having you out here.
Oh, you hear that, Trigger?
In our squadron, even the good pilots were criminals. You don't stink like them, Trigger.
Looks like not all guard dogs have a good sense of smell. Trigger's got the worst criminal record out of all of us.
Count, you were convicted of fraud. You sure as hell don't live up to your name.
Save your servants for someone who cares, preacher.
You wouldn't understand, Count. Not until you take a good look in the mirror. Arrived at destination. Roper 1, report your situation. If everything's fine, prepare to land.
Ah, would you look at that? Support has kept me alive. This is significant for all of our forces. I've left my mark by proving the penal unit's ability as a usable military
All aircraft caution. Bogies.
Run ain't over yet.
Unidentified aircraft. They're fast. Real fast.
What? We closed in fast.
Unknown considered hostile. Respond to the situation. Protect Roper 1.
Spare 15, engage. Take down the bandits. Spare 2, support Roper 1 and escort the craft to safety.
Look, I was just about to ask if I could do that myself.
Jesus. Did it have a backwards facing machine gun?
Trigger, keep that guy away from here.
What is that thing? Keep it away from this
OCM down, but something's off.
Spare 2, stay alert. When you get there,
drone.
responsibility's on you.
About.
Negative.
It's obviously a drone. Yeah, okay, I'm not playing this game.
How's the fuel looking on this thing? Spare 2, don't you dare come flying off. I'll have your wings.
Unidentified aircraft. You are in our airspace. Leave immediately.
He's ignoring warnings. Plus, I think he is.
Spare 15, the enemy has a pattern to their movements. There will be an opening. Don't let them out of your sights. Bandit hit. Still active. The bandit evaded a missile. How'd they manage that?
Trigger's movements are insane. Damn, buddy.
Yes, any normal human would have probably just exploded with the G-forces that I would be pulling right now. Don't play the drones game. Just get some distance and turbulent.
Bandit hit. Time to finally finish him off. Bandit lost, confirmed down. Clear skies all round. Spare 15, you did well. Wait, what now? 4 friendlies approaching.
Allied fighters.
This is the Air Force Base 444 Squadron. What is your affiliation?
That a guard dog out here barking? This is your old friend, Cyclops 1.
Cyclops Squadron? What are you doing here?
I was tracking an enemy prototype. I wouldn't be surprised if that dumbass from your side was the one who downed it.
This is Base Commander McKinsey. I apologize on behalf of that asshole. He really screwed up. He didn't listen to my order to stand down. I'm certain he'll be punished for taking down the unidentified aircraft.
Give me a break.
Commander, if you would kindly accompany me to my base, we'll answer any questions you have there.
Actually, I'm grateful. Support was unreliable.
Respectfully, sir, I believe they got promise.
Normally, you'd get a warm welcome to our base, but the situation is complicated. That drone is the enemy's latest experimental craft. We wanted to collect data on its capabilities, but that's gone out the window now, hasn't it? To be honest, I didn't think it could be brought down by anything. Oh yeah, your commander has been transferred to a different post. He's probably headed to the front lines, where things are hottest. No, he did stress his achievements. We need every edge we have. We're currently seeing where we can use you best. Stand by for further orders.
Well, that is the end of time as Spare Squadron. Which means I really should be ending this video. But I really like the next mission, so I'm not going to. Maybe I can fix the stuff later. Descriptions and whatnot.
Trigger, Cal. We've received official confirmation about what we're supposed to do. The company commander has made it clear he'd like you both to officially join our squadron. This is an unprecedented move. Seems like you've got some people looking out for you. Still, I think it's because of how you've conducted yourselves. I believe you'll be an asset to us. Okay, time for your briefing. For a long time, our counteroffensive has been overpowered by the Erusian drone's auto-intercept system. If a craft enters their airspace and doesn't respond to their IFF, the drones automatically take off and move to intercept their target. However, we've discovered that the intercept system has a blind spot. We've acquired this valuable information by sending our other squadrons on dangerous missions to scout the whole area and initiate combat. Of all the pilots assigned to us, only 2 managed to survive the mission. If we don't act now, before the enemy can fill in the blind spot, those pilots will sacrifice themselves for nothing. So, we've been ordered to carry out a long-range strategic strike. Operating separately from the main forces as the Long-Range Strategic Strike Group, we've been developing a strategy in secret. Cyclops Squadron and Strider Squadron will sortie deep into the Erusian territory and will be carrying out specialized long-range attack strategies. You will carve your way through the territory to the north to the capital of Squadron, attacking important targets along the way. The first operation will involve striking the enemy's main naval force, the Ord Fleet, which is gathered in northern Union. We've known for some time that there's a large supply base utilized by the enemy fleet in the waters around Snyder's Top. At present, the enemy fleet is concentrated there. Naturally, they intend to attack eastern Union, where the Ostian forces are stationed. If we can surprise the enemy with a long-range attack, we could potentially do devastating damage to them. Still, it's highly likely that their advanced fleet are prepared and have started to move, so combat with the enemy fleet is probably unavoidable. We've verified the existence of a large supply base in the sea, as well as a medium-sized one in the valley by an estuary. It's a wide operation area. There are a number of places you can expect large-scale combat, so we've set up a return line for replenishing supplies. Use it proactively. Anytime you feel the need to stock up on ammo or make repairs to your craft, it's there. While aircraft and ammo can be replaced, the lives of our pilots cannot. We don't want any casualties out there. Remember that. The counterattack has begun. Brace yourselves.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. Sortie ASAP.
And welcome to Strider Squadron. Operation Siren Song. Now that's an actual, not absolute shit.
Your first mission is to refuel midair. I'll provide you with instructions, so follow my lead.
2 pair, 3 of a kind.
1,500 meters to tanker.
And our first
Clear.
in air.
Maintain your current approach. 500 meters. You have permission to access the refueling tanker. 100. 50 meters. Excellent work, Trigger.
The first flight simulator game I played was Top Gun, all the way back on the NES.
Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position.
Oh boy, was in-air refueling honestly a lot simpler, but I was a stupid kid back then, so, you know, 1,000 times harder.
Trigger, your call sign is Strider 1. You will be leading Strider Squadron. Count. You'll be Cyclops 2. You'll be under Cyclops 1.
Sorry, but I'm gonna eat while I work. My judgment goes fuzzy when I'm too hungry.
How can you talk about food? Trigger, how come you're number 1 and I'm stuck as number 2? Oh well, I guess I can let it slide for now.
And we're just supposed to follow you? I heard you're spectacular, Captain. At least with your last squadron. I don't want you slowing us down out there. Strider 1, head back to the return line if you need repairs or fuel. Aircrafts need D2 in order to be effective. We have visual confirmation of the enemy fleet. Clear to engage.
Welcome, let's go. Engaging.
Enemy Aegis vessel intercepting incoming missiles with their Sea Whiz. Counteract Sea Whiz below the approach and use missiles outside intercept range.
All ships, prepare for anti-air combat. Squad any dumbass that flies near our fleet.
They're already firing. They think they can hit us.
Make a low approach or dive to avoid their fire when you move in against CIWS. Stay calm and take
Destroyer sunk. Clear the rest.
Don't rely too much on the sea. There's extensive running in critical locations. We can't keep up.
Enemy aircraft is launched. Engage it. The enemy has lost 30% of their fleet. If you don't stay sharp, you'll be meeting Davy Jones. They're giving us all they got. Slip through that fire. Keep hitting and running.
Got it.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Breaking lock, evading! Bandit acquired, initiating attack.
Guess there's no choice but to go in low like Strider 1.
Yeah, that's a nice idea, but I can't fly any lower than this.
That's the way. Gotta set a good example for all of the new recruits.
I think we've sunk most of the enemy fleet, but I can't tell because of all the smoke.
Cyclops 2, stay sharp. Half of the enemies are still ground. By the numbers, Cal. Wait for rescue.
No enemy bases are close enough to strike our supply lines. Say goodbye. They flew in from far away, like a flock of snowbirds.
Aegis vessel Fred is sunk.
Fjord has heavy damage. Catapults are no longer working. Don't go down. We have to retreat.
Nice job out there. I guess the rumors we heard about you were true.
I'm cornered.
Trigger, what are the marks on your plane? Green lines, scratches.
I don't like them. I like sin lines. Nothing.
Enemy fleet has been neutralized. The guys just down some serious firepower.
It was a piece of cake.
It's nice to have some fresh talent we can count on. Maintain course if you want to go
Cyclops
back to
2,
supply.
stop fluttering about and stay glued to my ass. Strider 1, this is control. Strider 1, this is control tower.
Let's just skip that.
Cyclops 2, stop fluttering about and stay glued to my ass.
Stop treating me like a newborn chick. I've shot down my fair share of enemies.
Chirp, 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 little chick. Just stick with your mother hen and you'll get back to the roost safe and sound.
Trigger teaching our hatchling how to fly? Hey, knock that off, would you? Okay, I've got a story for you. It's about a great war hero. There was once an Erusian ace known as the King of the Skies. Every pilot he faced in training said pretty much the same thing. Scary. They knew the true fear that an animal feels when he's being hunted by a predator. What about people who face him in an actual dogfight? No pilot came back alive. I'm not sure I buy that.
Near the valley platform.
Damn it! They caught us getting ready for deploy. Hurry it up!
One of the new recruits talks a lot. Swears a lot, too. That girl swears more than me.
It's not just the swearing either. She's got quick fists, too.
I thought you'd say that.
Fox 2! Fox 2! Fox 2!
Hostile has a lock! We're supposed to smash up that whole thing?
That'd be a tall order. Just destroy the boats, aircraft, and AA weaponry.
Nah, let's do what the chick said.
Whoa! Roger.
Fox 2. Bullseye. Target has been destroyed.
Impressive.
Mass Dapper destroyed.
I went for the structural reinforcements. They're small, but not impossible to hit. Enemy is locked on. Break
I've
away.
sent the data. Make like Wiseman and serve up a sandwich.
Righto. Copy. Roger.
Loss of the platform was not anticipated. Without this base, we'll have to rethink our whole strategy. Fox 2!
It's a basket.
Bandit of fire. Firing.
I've got it.
Locked off. Concept. Breaking to escape arm.
Survive that.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Don't turn your back on them. Clear for emergency launch. Tugboats separated. Full speed ahead.
Enemy's got a lock! Locked on bandit.
Thanks. Or not.
Trigger's one of the pilots who's been up against the demon in that experimental squadron. Chased him off solo, too, since support ran off. I was there myself. Wouldn't be here if it weren't for Trigger. You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah, well, I wish I'd been there too.
If you were one of those escorts that flew off, you should watch your back.
Target destroyed.
Alright, let's be done.
We're approaching the marine platform.
All right, scramble.
Enemy fighters have just taken off from the platform. Eliminate these fighters with extreme prejudice before they can threaten the mission.
Wilco. We'll swat those flies down into the drink.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
Platform perks confirmed. Just put the meat in between those buns and that burger is well done.
Are we serving a sandwich?
I'm happy to eat both.
Whatever you say, man.
It looks like we've taken out a third of the enemy fighters, and it's mostly thanks to Strider 1.
Behind bandit.
Keep your eyes peeled, Tree. You never know when that experimental squadron might show up.
Jaeger, he knows that better than anyone. He's one of the few with the skills to face Mr. Rex and live to tell.
That ain't funny. Our damage is 50, but 70% of our fleet is still operational. We're not done yet.
You've taken care of about a third of the platform. The other side is still buzzing, so keep an eye out.
They're aiming for the platform support? The upper section of the platform has been destroyed. Watch out for falling debris. Clear to fire back.
Half the AA guns and SAM sites are still alive and kicking. Not good.
Damn. Let's that experimental squadron show up here. You might as well be praying to the heavens. Now get after him, shoot down yourself.
Nice shot. Joint section destroyed.
We've lost half the platform. Prepare the anti-aircraft batteries.
Strider 1, target destroyed. We put quite a dent in their naval power. Results are better than expected.
Still one more time. Don't let up. Knock him down for good.
Come on, that's enough, right? Let's get out of here.
One more? We'll wipe them all out.
Give me a break.
The platform has been destroyed. Be careful not to get caught up in the collapse.
Holy hell. That was Neil.
Half of the enemy fighters are gone. Stop.
That's half of their operational ships. Keep at it,
Still.
everyone.
Okay.
The enemy attacks are slowing down. Time for one last push to the finish.
Got one on my ass. Locked on.
They have a lock on me.
Targets and machine gun range.
This was a direct hit to our bridge. All of our ships are crippled. In the air, remain. Can't afford to lose this base.
Platform successfully purged.
Just a bit more and that platform is going down. I call dibs on the final shot.
Locked on.
That would have been bad.
Missile evading. God damn it. There are only 2 squadrons.
Look out. Missile closing.
Cyclops 4, Fox 2.
Fox 2.
Target acquired.
Missile. I have to evade.
That was a warm-up. Let's get this done. You better be keeping track of my kills.
Hurry up and break. Behind you. Attacking from behind my target. Breaking off.
Enemy shows no signs of letting up. I think I've had just about enough of this courtship.
Target destroyed.
Special delivery.
5 minutes remaining.
I have to break. They're after me. I need cover. This is going much easier than I expected. Let's have some fun.
Strider 1, missile away.
Missed. Alright.
Breaking off.
Get back behind him.
It can get a little sketchy in there. Avoid friendly fires.
There we go.
Destruction of marine platform confirmed. Good job.
Yes, it's confirmed that it's been destroyed. Target the support sections.
Move on to the valley as before.
Enemy's got a lock.
Totally completes me. Enough to penetrate a destroyer's armor.
Frigate confirmed destroyed.
Bandit has a lock on.
Strider 2, enemy behind you.
Target's in machine gun range.
Strider 4, evade. Gotcha, pal.
Target is hit.
Enemy has a lock.
Locked on hostile. Hostile has a lock.
Missile launched. 3 minutes remaining.
This is not the intended use of that weapon.
Target eliminated.
Locked on, you're mine.
Fox 2. Dodged. Cyclops 2, watch your 6.
Shaking off enemy lock.
Missile, I have to evade.
Locked on.
Jesus, a lot of enemy aircrafts that I'm not gonna deal with. That's someone else's problem.
Strider 1, frigate destroyed.
No, that's their own problem. I don't know where they intend to land.
2 minutes remaining. Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Strider 1, this is Control. Strider 1, this is Control.
Alright, still 2 minutes left. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Target acquired.
Pay attention! Break! Stop! Any more damage to the base? Overwhelm them with our superior numbers! Enemy has a lock!
Strider 1, missile launched. A third of the air defenses have been eliminated. Stay cool. Keep piling on the heat. You did good work today. The new recruits certainly pulled their weight too.
Never know until you're up in the air, do you?
We can look into the point later. Right now, we need to mop up the rest.
Platform perks confirmed.
We've lost 30% of the platform. Get your act together. We can't afford to take any more damage.
Break! Sitting ducks that were together like this.
You actually think you can hear me?
Strider 1, enemy destroyed.
Locked on.
Enemy has a lock!
Helicopters, because Commanders can't even get through them.
Strider 1, locked on target.
How dare they attack this base? We'll make them regret
So
that decision!
oh well.
Attention all aircraft. Operation complete. The enemy won't recover from this one. You did great out there. I think tonight's the night we finally open that bottle.
I think I understand the new boss's style. Our other newcomer is a unique character. The old squad was bad, and I guess it's no different here. I could really perform, if only I had some partners I could trust.
No need to worry. I got your back. Relax and do your thing.
Give me a break.
Sorry, but I'm gonna eat while I work. My judgment goes fuzzy when I'm too hungry.
How can you talk about food? Trigger, how come you're number 1 and I'm stuck as number 2? Oh well, I guess I can let it slide for now.
The mission was a success. You did more to hobble the enemy's sea power than we first expected. Outstanding work. This should free up our allies who have been bogged down on the East Coast. In addition, this success allows us to finally move on and initiate the operation to shoot down the Arsenal bird. We have a long road ahead of us. Get some rest while you can.
Alright, so that's gonna be it for this part. And in the next part, we're... You know what, we're actually gonna... I know what should come next chronologically. But I think we're going to jump forward ahead in time a little bit.